Never done a trade binder video before, so I am working on that. But my friend sent me an email saying that the new ban list is out, so I decided to check it out. And I'm gonna do my afterwards reactions, not the initial reactions to this, because I just read it through and I think it's a really good ban list. So yeah, let's get started. So first on the forbidden list, we have Dragon Ravine is now banned. Um, I'm actually really happy though. I'm kind of surprised why it didn't stay at one. I mean, people are gonna say you're so stupid because Dragon Rules are broken. I mean, Dragon Ravine did add a lot, but at one it's like crazy enough. But like at zero now it's gone. So yeah, I'm really surprised that they actually hit this one completely. They really wanted to kill Dragon Rulers. I could see that from what they're trying to do. So yeah. Now also to the traps, we have RDD is now banned. I think this was a little bit drastic. There's a lot better cards than RDD out there. They're trying to kill Dragon Rulers, and I believe next format that's coming out is gonna help Dragon Rulers come back to become the next meta deck again. But I understand why they're trying to kill Dragon Rulers. I've never seen self-destruct button. I'm guessing someone did something stupid and made this card super popular. Apparently, sort of like a Solemn Judgment got hit to one by this one guy that played 3 Judgment back in the day. And then finally on the gone list is the Sixth Sense. I am very happy this card's finally gone. In the short time it was released, it was just wrecking games completely. Either with Dragon Rulers, or Light Sworn, stuff like that milled. It was just plain crazy. I'm so glad this thing's gone. Now the prices are gonna go down again, and hopefully they might put it back onto the list, like limited again next format, so I can get this thing. But on all honesty, I think that this card deserved to be banned, considering how many games it destroyed, especially with Rulers and Lightsworn. Some things that I have to make a complaint to Konami is that there is no Big Eye on this forbidden list. So yeah, although Big Eye's like all the Dragon Rulers are now dead after seeing with the list, I still think that Big Eye should be on this on either gone or limited. So then here we have the new limited. We have every single Dragon Ruler at one now. Um, yeah, every single big Dragon Ruler. Now that surprised me. The only one that I was actually having problems with was Blaster. I think he was the only super OP one because he could pop and he had 2800. But like bringing down Redox to one, Tempest to one, and Tidal to one, I mean each of them were good in their own way, but Blaster was probably the most powerful one. What I wanted to see was Blaster hit to one and everything else hit to two. But I think this is a little bit drastic in my opinion. This is completely just me. I think that hitting everything down to one is kind of gonna ruin a lot of people playing Dragon Rulers because they spend so much money on the Dragon Ruler deck. Now their Dragon Ruler deck is gonna be like nothing at all. So yeah, that's kind of sad. Debris Dragon got hit to one, back to where it belongs, in my opinion, because after Dragon Rulers got released with Debris Dragon still at two, it was just plain ridiculous. I want to see Deep Sea Divya get off. I want to see her at one. I mean at two. Um, Atlantean Dragoons I want to see at two, but I understand why Atlantean Dragoons. But Deep Sea Diva deserves to be at two. That's all I'm saying. That's just me. One card I'm surprised they took off the ban list is Magician of Faith. I never expected to see this card get off because it could recycle. I think it could recycle stuff like your Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. Like those cards are gone now, but still, this thing is still good. And I think that like my sister loves playing this card, so we might see her returning with Magician of Faith. Uh, Night of Silence still at one. I don't understand. Then we also have at one Divine Wind of Mist Valley. I'm guessing this was with Harpies or something that made it so broken. I'm not sure. I've never seen this card get played during this format. Final Countdown. I am very surprised they actually hit this card because nobody plays Final Countdown. It's probably one of the worst decks out there in terms of consistency and stuff. But yeah, that was a surprising card that got hit to one. But I kind of agree because when someone activates Final Countdown, they're playing the stupid annoying stall deck. Yeah, that's really frustrating. as I complained earlier, why is there no Big Eye on the this area? Big Eye should be hit to 1. That's all I'm saying. Even with Dragon Rulers pretty much dead now, Big Eye should still be hit to 1. There's still decks that can make it, such as Harpies, and one of my personal favorites, Gaga Gaz can make it. It's just, ugh, like Big Eye just drives me nuts. Then again, Big Eye is getting reprinted, which also surprised me because when something gets reprinted, usually it gets hit. Yeah, that was something that really surprised me. And then we also have the Sacred Swords thing. I kind of agree with it. I think it should not be more than it should be. It should be only semi, in my opinion, because now with like all the star cards of Dragon Rulers gone or limited, Dragon Rulers is a dead deck. Simple as that. They can still be splashed in other decks, but yeah, that's a problem. Spellbook of Fate at 1. Finally, one of the scariest removal cards in the history of the game. Simple as that. Good thing it's gone. Then we have the semi-limited stuff. Chaos Sorcerer at 2. Something that we've been asking ever since Chaos Sorcerer came back, I believe, or BLS came back. I forgot which one was. I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh for 8 years or something, so I did not really. I got into it 2 years ago, so yeah. Chaos Sorcerer back at 2. I'm pretty surprised about that. I mean, I think it's a good call, but Sorcerer back at 2 is going to make Chaos Dragons much more powerful. And now that's back at 2, I'm going to be seeing a lot more people playing it again. Yeah. People are still going to be playing BLS, but Chaos Sorcerer at 2 really makes the game different. Second of all, we have Lonefire Blossom at 2. They're re-promoting plants. That is surprising. Very, very surprising. Yeah, that really surprises me because Lonefire Blossom was such a star card in plans, and with it coming to 2, that is just gonna be really fun with Melier and whatnot. So yeah, and finally on the non-limited things anymore, Tenki is no longer limited. What are you thinking, Konami? Tenki is good, not that broken, but still really good. What were you thinking about that? Christia at 3 is going to make agents become more powerful since they just got Earth back at 3 last format too. Now the extremely quick changes with Mizuki and Plague Spreader at Zombie at 3. I don't know, Konami. That's a pretty risky call. I'm just saying that it's a really risky call. TG Striker back at 3. It was only at 1-2 formats ago. Now it's all the way back at 3. That's surprising. And people who love Tour Guide, this is back. Tour Guide at 3. Ooh, yeah, that's awesome. Tour Guide at 3. Although in my opinion, like most people will only want to play 2 because you're gonna be making Zen mains and whatnot. So yeah, and then we also have Constellar Ptolemy M7 back at 3, whereas last format it was limited. This will make for a very interesting. It will make Constellars a lot more powerful again. I want to see that. And let me tell you about the Tour Guide. In my opinion, Tour Guide, the only decks that can see it being run at 3 are like Dark Worlds, and maybe if you did a crossover of like some kind of Ghost Trick deck thingy, those are like the only 2 decks I can see it being played. Or you can even play on Zombies with Plague Spreader and Mizuki going back to 2. I mean, back to all the way up 3 again. So that's this ban list is getting more interesting as we go along. I would like to see Ptolemy at 3 again. That's one thing. And Tour Guide back at 3. That'd be very, very interesting. That's all I have to say. Tour Guide back at 3 is going to make the cards like Chain Disappearance more popular, Chain Destruction more popular, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my reactions on this ban list. I hope I thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Tell your friends about them. This is DragonComa signing off. I will bring my early Christmas present opening later on this week, I believe, as soon as my friend gets them back to me. This is DragonComa signing off.